MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles.
And now, your 2025.
It's baseball on MLB Network,
Baltimore
and it's coming up
Orioles.
next. Rafael Blanco gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Leading off for the Blue Jays,
Kevin Biggio stepping up now as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the AB now. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
first pitch, 135.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Guerrero is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I notice pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Nope. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Got to be frustrating for the guy out on the mound, trying to get out of this inning. Had him down 0-2, and now he's worked the count back full. Still one pitch away from sitting in the dugout.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Ready with the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Trent Thornton, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
So now here is Jeremiah Jackson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, Dero? This is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, Dero, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gurriel will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1.
Mendoza.
And stepping in, Fernando Mendoza. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. First pitch on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. And he misses there, 1-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on the way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ryan Mountcastle becomes out number 2 this inning. In now, Wilbus Santiago, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. Three and 1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Set. Here's the 3-1. 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Pitch popped up. Bichette is under it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. One left for the Orioles. Still no score. Digging in will be Lourdes Gurriel. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the AB now. Hard hit towards center. Pache is right there, 1 down.
Batting 6. The designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the AB on its way. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Blanco has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
The count now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 15 RBIs. The 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. A bouncer to the left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count. 2-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Guzman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Harold Ramirez.
The right fielder.
Here's the first pitch.
Ramirez.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
So next to hit is Jake Cronenworth. Now the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 2-0. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And now, Christian Pache. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First offering.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. Now to bat, Alejandro Kirk, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. From the stretch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1 and 2.
Lifted in the air to center. Pache is there, and he has it for the first out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Next to bat for Toronto, Cavan Biggio, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the first pitch, fouled off. Strike 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
He's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Next, it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and it's fouled away.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So now into the box is Austin Dean as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 0.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Calhoun, and the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Standing in now, Rafael Marchand, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. No home runs as of yet, and 11 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Soft liner towards first, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting,
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeremiah Jackson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Dean, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Stepping in now, Fernando Mendoza, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 9 homers and 28 RBIs. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind in the count with guys on base.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. First pitch of the AB on its way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
If I'm on the mound and a guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
Bellinger's under it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Striding forward now is the DH, Wilbus Santiago. He popped out in his first trip. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here's the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Here's the 2-2. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Bichette's got it, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Harold Ramirez is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Here it is.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0. Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run is scored.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Behind 0-2 now. Three runs already home here. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The set and the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with the payoff pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors. And a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. The Orioles lead it 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Up top, it's 2-0.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That one's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there are 2 away now. So the next to bat will be Lourdes Gurriel. Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Ready to go in the bottom of the
center
4th.
fielder,
And next to bat will be the
Christian
outfielder, Christian Pache. First pitch on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first-pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
To the plate now, Austin Dean, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1, here it comes. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Rafael Marchand. Pitch outside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Count even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there, and if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Stepping in next, Jeremiah Jackson. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the first pitch. Miguel Sano is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Now here it comes. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch in the air down the line in left. Dean is underneath this one. 1 down. Next to dig in, Ronald Guzman singled in his last at bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. So next to bat will be Willie Calhoun. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 3-0. Sean Poppin, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Mendoza.
Now into the box, Fernando Mendoza. Only 1 hit in 11 at-bats for the series so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there's 1 away.
The first baseman, number 6.
Next to hit is Ryan Mountcastle. He hit a sac fly earlier. And now the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A ball and a strike now. The pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun is under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now back.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilbus Santiago. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Ramirez.
Into the box now, Harold Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2-0 count, the pitch. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in next, Jake Cronenworth. first delivery to him as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Santiago on second. Ramirez on at first with two down. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Orioles strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's up there.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled a ball 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Count is 2-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. 1 out now in the Toronto sixth inning, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. First pitch of the AB now. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pache is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Blue Jays go down in order. Still down 3-0. Striding in is Christian Pache. It was a walk in his last trip.
The center fielder, Christian Pache.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Inside ball 1. 2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
3-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Up next, Austin Dean. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set and the pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. In there, and it's even at 1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Rafael Marchand.
Next up, Rafael Marchand. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here's the first offering.
0-1.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Fouled away. Dean stands at first with 1 out. Misses, ball 2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jeremiah Jackson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Hahn couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here it comes on 1-1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, here is Bo Bichette. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Ramirez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Here's Miguel Sano. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Popped up. Mountcastle over to his left. 2 down. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The O's lead this thing 3-1.
Mendoza.
At the plate now, Fernando Mendoza. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Comes set and the 0-1. That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles.
1 gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. First pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Squared that one up just a little late. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles will be Santiago. It was a base hit last time up. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Jordan Romano takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. In now, Harold Ramirez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. Mountcastle at second, Santiago at first, 1 gone. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. From the stretch. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Swing and a liner. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now back, second baseman, Jake.
Next up is Jake Cronenworth. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Inside and low, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Here's the 2-1 home. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Orioles strand a couple, and it's still 3-1. Craig Kimbrell will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Stepping in for the Jays, Willie Calhoun. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Willie Calhoun.
Kimbrell's ready. Here's the pitch.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo shot to right center as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
To the plate now, Alejandro Kirk, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Two balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cavan Biggio. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No balls and 1 strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Now the 2-1. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Julian Fernandez is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Next to the Blue Jays, the third baseman.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Ramirez is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
The batter,
There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball, 1 strike.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Just hung in there on that one.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Swing and a shot toward right center, and this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
3-1 to him now. Runner at second here with one man out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Pache is there. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bichette stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
So now to the plate, Miguel Sano, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next will be Christian Pache.
The center fielder, Christian Pache.
First pitch on the way.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. And he makes the catch in the corner. Jonathan Hernandez answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Into the box, Austin Dean. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
2-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 3-1 pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Rafael Marchand. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes another 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. Here's another 0-2. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
At the plate now, Jeremiah Jackson. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
2 out here and a runner at second. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bellinger's under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Orioles. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Blake Taylor enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now to the plate, Ronald Guzman singled homer run in his last time up.
Ronald Guzman.
And now the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Now here it comes. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Willie Calhoun will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner, foul and out of play.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out. Now here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Nothing further in the Toronto 9th. Last chance coming up for Baltimore. They'll be chasing 2. It's 5-3. Nick Anderson comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Fernando Mendoza.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, there's another bullet base hit. They've already stranded 11 runners. Could this be the even dozen, D-Row?
This is a hitting coach's nightmare right here. You work so hard to learn how to hit with runners in scoring position. To leave 11, potentially 12 runners on base is a sin.
Standing in now, Ryan Mountcastle, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as we are all tied at 5.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Wilbur.
At the plate, Wilbur Santiago, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
John Brebbia takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Harold Ramirez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping up is Jake Cronenworth. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. The 0-1. A possible winning run on second. No one out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
The batter will be Christian Pache as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-0. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Ready now for Baltimore, Austin Dean. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Baltimore Orioles came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Blake Taylor earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score.